Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to ElmCreek. So, first few bales of our new contract. I don't know if I need to actually physically lift those into there. Oh no, I don't. I just need to unfold. Fair enough. Right, so what's that? 19% transported, so they're just under 10% apiece. Okay. I thought I saw a... Oh no, I didn't. Right, okay, well we've got a few more, so I'll show you what I've been doing, and then we'll see what else we need to do for the day. But yeah, luckily we're just selling these at the biogas plants. It's not quite as far to go as it was to go all the way over to the animal dealer, which, given the volume that we have, and we still only have 2 of these schmetterling things, is a good thing, right? But yeah, so I've done quite a bit. I did quite a bit last night. All the grass is cut, it's all windrowed, and I baled the first, I sort of did the edge really, but I've got, that was 4. I think I've got at least another 3 ready to go, and I barely baled the field. So I did a little bit roundabout. What else is going on? Oh yes, if I remember, you'll see that actually after the previous episode, while I was where I was, I actually discovered a few places that I thought worth exploring and managed to find some collectibles, so that was quite cool. You know what we'll do? We'll cut the corner off and we'll go along the bottom of this field here. This is the field where we are cutting. Yeah, so we're all cut, it's all windrowed. I think so I've done a couple of strips on here as well, and I've started wrapping. The mowers I've already taken back down to the store, could do so with the windrower actually. So we've got, 3? So there's another 3, so that'll be 40% delivered, and we've still got a shed load of grass, as you can see. I'm not planning on doing much, or maybe even any of this on screen, simply because you've seen me do enough baling contracts over the last few episodes. But you know what, they keep coming up, and actually the funny thing is, I think I maybe did 1 or 2 on the whole of 19 baling contracts, and I just sort of seem to have got into the habit of doing them. But they're good money, and quite interesting. It's quite fun actually. When there's not a lot else going on, you know what, it's fine. It's all good. So can I squeeze through? Actually, I could do if I fold it up. Like, there we go. Look at the little silage icon at the bottom. That's so cool. One thing I haven't looked at yet, and I guess maybe I should have done, but I was sort of tending not to. I think you can change the bale size that the balers produce. So these are 3,500 litre bales, which appears to be the default. We could have a look, but I was avoiding doing it before simply because I was kind of thinking, well, if there's leftover, there's more likely to be leftover for me. Oh, I messed that up now. Talking and trying to do this at the same time. Yeah, there's more likely to be leftover for me if I make smaller bales, right? I think, to be fair, given the size of this field, that we'd probably be all right. So I could probably risk making the bales a bit bigger, which would mean fewer trips, which would be a bit of a bonus, right? But as you can see, I've given the Porsche a break. It was struggling a bit on the slope, so I brought out the Massey instead, just to give us a bit more power. And to be honest, it's much better for taking the bales than the little Fent that we get with the contract, just because of sheer size and capability. There we go. So to be honest, I suppose, if I wrap that one, so as you can see, I was because it's the only really flat area of the field. Wow, I was zoomed a long way out. I was put that light on. I was putting the wrapped bales up in that corner, A, to get them out of the way, which actually we could put them here now anyway, and B, because it was flat. And I'm pulling that in from the wrong angle, but it's fine. I try and get this reasonably neat. I may have controller issues, by the way, just so you're aware. So if I suddenly pull to the left, you'll know why. Please don't roll away. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. Actually, better put it well out of the way. We don't want it where I'm going to be placing the bales. So there we go. So what we'll do is we'll take these 4 down to the biogas plant as well. And then that's 4 done. Or rather, that's another 4 done. And nearly 50% delivered, which is pretty good going. They do that sometimes. I ended up having to chase one around the field once because as I moved towards it, it rolled away. I don't want to be on the thing. I don't want to go on a schmetterling. Who wouldn't want to go on a schmetterling? Come on, there's a chap. No, this one just won't have it. Oh, you swine. Get the angle a bit better. You'd have thought I'd have got better at these by now. There we go. Just sometimes it just doesn't quite catch the way you want it to. Right, there we go. Fold it nicely in. And we'll go do another delivery. This time, probably better on the road. Bit safer. Less bumpy. Got a lovely autumn mist in the air. All the trees are brown, as they say. And I'm going to go for a walk. Okay, I'll stop now. It's just all the leaves are brown, isn't it? Not all the trees are brown. You know what I mean? Trees are brown, generally, unless they're a silver birch. Okay, I want to stop now. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm down at the store. I'm going to get a mulcher. So let's have a look, see. Now, I mean, honestly, I could just get that one. I'm going to need to get that one, but it's going to make this a really big job because it's a 1.4 meter mulcher. But that's the one that I'll need when I've got the grapes in. I think these two, you actually can work as a pair. So I think I'll do that on, unfortunately, of course, at the moment, we're in the same season. So I'm doing everything at the same time, kind of thing, which is another reason why I think I might change the time and a number of days on Obilerol. But I'm going to use those two on Obilerol. This one, it's 5.6 meters. How much is it to lease? I mean, it's 21 grand to buy. How much to lease? $1,000. €1,000. I haven't changed the thing currency. Might buy this one. Let's give it a go. If it looks like it's just going to take way too long, then maybe I'll come and lease the Knoche. Because of the Dalbo, that's a little bit more expensive. I mean, they're not, you know. So, I mean, that's only a little bit more expensive, but it's only 0.2 meters wider. Okay, so there's also not much advantage to it. If I lease it, how much is that? Yeah, about the same. So, okay, fine. And then that one's probably, I'm assuming that's quite expensive. Yeah, not much more. But we don't want to go too big too soon. That's kind of, you know, let's build up to it. So let's try this one. I don't think I need anything else immediately. I've got lime and fertilizer capability. We've got, I need to plow out the field, but we've got the thing. We've got the stone picker. So right now, that's all we need. We will need some sort of fertilizer spreader at some point. We could anyway sow this with, oh, it is really small. Well, you know what, we were going to need it anyway. It's fine. I brought the John Deere down. So I brought the John Deere down, and I put a hoodie on because it's a bit chilly, and themed it with a John Deere cap. Sorry for those that aren't big John Deere fans, it just seemed to make sense. I was going to get a case one, but to be honest, I haven't got any case equipment, so that would seem a little bit presumptuous. And I was thinking about getting a massive one on Oberon. But yeah, so we can take this back. We could put this on our new tractor. Oops, missed. We could put this on our new tractor, of course, because I think that's kind of what it's designed for. But yeah, we may decide it just takes too long. There we go. Don't think we'll need to worry about a weight anyway. Right. A bit of lights would be a bad idea, would they? But yeah, for the most part, I think we've got what we need. The oilseed radish that we sowed on our main field is now up already, not surprisingly. It doesn't hang about. But there's no point in cultivating it in yet because I'm going to seed that with oats, and well, we can't do anything with it. It's too early to start thinking about oats. So no rush with that. But yeah, so this will be a pretty straightforward, probably quite short episode. We'll get this started. We could, get the ripper out and plough out the field as well. And then of course there'll be stones to take out after that. So, but we don't have to. Equally, we don't have to do it all today. Though I think, in the same way that we had in seasons on 19, I think when the ground starts to freeze up, we can't work the fields. So we've got to bear that in mind, that by tomorrow we might not be able to work the field. So actually it would kind of make sense to get as much done today as we can, but equally we've got 2 episodes to do that, right? So there's no major rush. And if we have a shortish episode now, then I can spend some more time finishing off that contract, and should be all right. But yeah, actually, it was corn we put in this field, right? Oh no, wheat, okay. Oh yeah, it's looking good actually. Wow, look at that crop texture, that looks really good. Yes, the wheat's growing, needs fertilising. Oh, and needed lime. Oh well, too late. Oh, and needed ploughing. Oh well, too late. Right. And yeah, so we've got oilseed radishes come up. How's the grass doing? Has that started to come up yet as well? We also need to seed some more grass. Actually, yeah, so you know what, change that. We do need to get a shufti on because today is our last day for seeding grass. And if I've got to lime, plough and fertilise, no, I don't need to lime, but I need to mulch, plough and seed, and de-stone and then seed today, because today is the last day we can sow grass. So yeah, actually, you know what, we're probably going to want a bigger mulcher. Yeah. This will be fun anyway. First time using a mulcher, yeah, it does look a bit daft trying to do this on it. Well, let's see how we get on. It's doing the job. You have to be careful, it does the grass too. Yeah, I might go crazy, at least a bigger one. I mean, it's, you know, we needed this anyway, it's not a problem. But yeah, this is a big old field to do with this tiny little mulcher. Okay, scratch that. How about I go get a bigger one? Okay, that's better. Right, this is a bit of a big thing to have on the front, but I noticed as I came over that I'd put it on the back because I thought, well, surely it doesn't matter, but actually it does. Because of course the indicators were the wrong way around. Which is quite interesting. So let's unfold it. It's not powered. It doesn't need a PTO. It literally just works through the movement, you know, through its motion being rolled along the ground, which is fine. And it looks a bit unwieldy actually on the front, but it's fine because actually, of course, because it's not PTO powered, it's not that heavy actually. You know, you can't switch it on. It just goes as you go. And we'll make much quicker work of this. I should have a front weight somewhere about it. I couldn't find it. I'm not 100% sure what I did with it. I will just mulch a few crows while we're at it. Why not? But yeah, so this should, theory states, it's good, isn't it? This should give us a 5% yield increase. So So that'll be, you can see it is a little bit heavy, but it's not heavy enough to be an issue. Just slight weight change in the tractor as it goes up and down. Weight distribution change, you know what I mean? Yeah, this will be a pretty quick job. I remember to reset our units this time. Trying to go into someone else's field with it. I think that'd be, oh yeah, we are getting a bit of wheel slippage. So yeah, it'd be nice to find the weight. It's not essential. It's a nice flat field. If it wasn't a flat field, I think we'd have a problem. But it's a nice flat field, so it's not a problem at all. But yeah, so this will be our grape field then, at least to start with our grapevines. It's a nice open land, plenty of light. Grapes go north-south, or the vines go north-south, should I say. So pretty much up and down this edge. So I'll leave a little edge. I'm going to seed this with grass, as I said, because then, you know, what isn't vines, because I'm not going to vine the whole thing to start with, that'd be a bit much. Cost a fortune for a start. But then what isn't vines to start with will be grass, and we can use that to either create either hay or silage for the cows, eventually moving over to TMR when we can, etc. Small scale, but you know, I'm just going to just destroy the grass. It'll regrow by the time it's time to start cutting the grass. In the meantime, I'll have to buy bales in, because the other thing I did want to do today actually is put the cows in. So yeah, it'd be nice to do that. So we get them in. So we'll need to buy straw and hay bales, which means actually I'll need a front loader. I don't have a front. Oh no, I do. Hang on, I've got a front loader, right? Do I go? No, I don't. I don't have a front loader on this map yet. So I need to have a look, see which of my tractors. Let's go up and down this way. So yeah, so I need to have a look, see which of my tractors will take front loader mount and get that fitted. So we're probably at the point now where I'm going to need to start getting a loan. Well, I will anyway, I suppose, for the, you know, when it comes to putting the cow pasture in and stuff. So yeah, we'll be needing a little bit of money. We'll try and keep it as low as we can. As we get money from contracts and stuff, I'll pay a bit more off. So we try and reduce the amount of expenditure we have on, you know, interest, etc. Yeah, this will be a much quicker job using this. It would literally have taken 3-4 times as long. I don't know how much wider it is, but it's a lot wider than that other one. I'm just going to square this off a little bit. Make it easier for our worker. Because I'll put a worker on it in a minute so we can... Oh, it always resets the reverse. So the front gears, it always keeps in whatever forward gear you're in. The reverse gears, it always resets to 1. Which I find a bit weird. I can't remember, to be honest, how it works. I mean, I guess normally you would anyway, right? It would always go to 1 in any of the gears, but fortunately, because there are 14 of them in here, and I was thinking, actually the other day, we've been talking about, do we keep both John Deeres, do we not? Which one do we get rid of? To be honest, if I was going to get rid of one, it would be this one. Because the gearbox, I can't stand the gearbox. The 14 straight, or 15 or whatever it is, straight through gears, nightmare. But then to be fair, that's usually only the start of, you know, a video or a session. You know, when I come fresh into the game, that's when that's an issue, because once you set that sort of 13, 14, wherever it is you're going to leave it at, depending on what you're doing, it's set, it's the reverse, it's the only one that changes. And you know what, now we are where we are, we can just spin around quicker than stopping and going in reverse and messing. Just need to be a little bit careful on slopes, fairly obviously. It also, of course, does slightly decrease your working angle, your steering angle rather. That's okay. It's doing a grand job. I like the animation, I like the texture, it's really good. Mulching. So yeah, with a bit of luck. %5 yield bonus on our grass. And I don't know if that has effect on grapes. I would guess it might not do, but sorry. Looks like I missed a bit. Go a bit wide up. Right, let's put our worker on it. Ooh, you're not chilly in that vest, madam. Now I feel like a wuss because I've had to put my fleece on because it's cold. It's living in a hot climate, you know. Right, she'll be absolutely fine doing that. Let's go grab the other John Deere and we can start ploughing. Well, I found the front weight anyway. Turns out it was on the front of here. I was convinced it was on the front of the Massey Ferguson. Apparently not. That's okay. So just get ourselves a little bit lined up. That will do. Put that down. Not sure what gear set we need. Hopefully this one will be all right. That feels better. Or do we go into D and go into gear 4? Ooh, now that's interesting. Okay, so no. That needs some research actually. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that. Is it better to be in a lower gear set with a higher gear, or the other way around? Answers on a postcard. And while I'm asking for answers on a postcard, please let me know what you think about the volume mix. I'm wondering if the vehicle volume is a little quiet, if the game volume is a little bit low. But if, on the other hand, it depends how you listen to it, because when I play, I've got headphones on, and so I can hear myself quite well. I have to say, sometimes when I'm editing, I think I sound a little bit quiet, but it's the mix that I'm interested in, so let me know. We're getting some blooming great big stones out, look. So yeah, let me know what you think. Is the mix okay? Are the game sounds too quiet? What the engine sounds like, etc. Just let me know, would you? That'd be great. Mulch is nearly done. Great work. Which actually does mean we can get a stone picker started. So we could get the contract, get the worker over there started on picking up the stones. Just try and get a good screenshot. What are you doing, lady? Oh, you missed a bit. Okay. Now that'll be interesting. Just get a couple of screenshots, see what looks good. She hasn't done those, she's missed a spot. But on the whole, so we should now be able to see. So if I come into here, growth stage. Oh, I suppose not stubble. So what's double tillage then? I thought that's what that would be. Okay. So it's now not showing as harvested, it's now showing as actually nothing. But there are bits that she has missed. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can do that. So how about actually just for a minute, we get a work on this while we go figure out and finish off the bits that she missed. I'm not sure how critical it is to do all of it, but you know what? Now see, he's sensible, he's got a hoodie on, so he won't get cold. I suppose to be fair, I could have gone for a non-branded hoodie, but you know what? It's a bit green, isn't it, that hoodie? Sort of, whoa! Like loud green. Ooh, she likes a low gear, crikey. There was a bit, I saw it. Where was the bit? Oh yeah, there it is, look. Wow, really? Seriously? You don't like to go too fast, eh? There we go. It's that bit, lovely. So basically she's missed out the diagonal. So you know what, if I do another diagonal line down here, that should do us lovely. It's quite nice to have tractors. I know it costs money to use workers, but it's nice to have, you know, the sense of other people working the field with you. Right, how's that look? Much better. Ooh, tiny little bit still missed. Oh yeah, there it is, look. Oh, tiny indeed. I can barely see it. Where is it? Where's it? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Excellent. Right. Now I wonder, well, I'll let the store know they can come pick this up. I have no need for this at all. I don't think you get, sadly, I don't think you get mulching contracts. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I don't think you do though. Now I wonder if the little Porsche, which I've now trapped in with the mulcher, is powerful enough to power the stone picker. I'm thinking probably not. What's it need? 100 horsepower? No. But actually, oh, a little tractor should be. What's that? 112. Oh, I beg your pardon. The Porsche is 14. I thought it was 12. Yeah, stupidly enough, I basically managed to trap it in. Okay. Right, I'll sort this out. Not quite. Geez, this thing's nippy. It's a great little tractor. We'll zoom in a minute. Just get it set up. I need to figure out, so how many we got? L, H, oh, sorry. H, L, M, no. So we've got L, M, and H. We've got 4H, 3H, 4M, 1H. Oh, wow, and they mix. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually scroll through all of the gears except for the real low range. Fascinating. So if I start out at 4N, how's that do us? Seems to have plenty of get up and go. I mean, I don't know, you know, I don't have to use this tractor, frankly, but look how tiny it is. I just figured I might as well. Sat in the garage, why not? This is going to be the area it's working in, might as well get used to it, no? I'm sure the neighbour doesn't mind me driving over his whatever this is. It turns on a dime, it's nippy, I like it. Needs to be over a little bit. Yeah, judging, oh, that's a pain in the neck, isn't it? Yeah, judging position is going to be a bit tricky, given how narrow it is, but, I mean, I'm going to put a worker on it, because I'm just going to mess this up, actually. I do find the stone picking quite hard to judge. Look at that, and I noticed that on someone else today. I can't remember what it was. I was watching someone the other day using the stone picker, and I noticed that animation. It might have been Daggerwin, I don't know. Anyway, it's, oh, I don't know why I did that. It's fantastic, because you can see it chucking the stones in. Right, our friend over there is Misbits, so I better go take over on that for a minute. And actually, I'll tell you what, because although it didn't say it needs lime, I wonder if it does now. It's been, no, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. I just wondered if now it had been ploughed out again, it might do, but no, apparently not. Yeah, I hadn't really noticed before, because I normally do the stone picking, sorry, from the side there, but if you look, every now and again, it picks up some rocks, and you see them thrown over the top there. It's a really good animation. I really like that. Right, let's get a worker on this then. He's a t-shirt, he's clearly a bit hardier. Right, hang on. Thank you, I'll have it. There we go. Well, I mean, to be honest, this is kind of it. I may just call it a day there. We've, you know, we're getting the field turned over. This afternoon, we'll be able to, where was that bit you missed? Oh, there it is. Do it before the stone picker gets there, just in case. Right, so he was doing it in B at 4. I was doing it in C at 3, I think, or something. That's it. Where did it miss that one little bit? There's plenty of rocks to come off here. So he was doing it what? B4. Let's try that. It's quite high revs. I mean, I suppose for this, it would be, right? I mean, kind of makes sense. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do an edge here and do that at diagonal, and then if I do use a worker, it'll be easier, because what I could do is actually leave a worker to do this, or workers to do this, while I go finish off that contract. So I might do that actually, but I'll just, oh sorry, wrong way. I'll just, it's confusing me because I keep moving from 17 to 19. So I keep, sorry, from 19 to 22, so I keep getting confused. I was on no man's land yesterday. Oh look, deer in the field. Hello deer. Oh, 2. Wow, 3. Lots of deer. That's very cool. I do like that. And hopefully this will mean we're less likely to get bits it misses, but you know what, even if it does, it's not too big a deal. But yeah, so I think I'll leave it there for now. I actually don't know how much we recorded, but it's probably about 20 minutes-ish, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, so I'll finish getting this field done, and I'll try and go and finish that silage contract. So then in the afternoon, we can seed this field and sort out our cows. But I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm very excited to start turning this field over. This is basically now pretty much ready. That come March, we'll be, I think it's March, we'll be able to put our grapes in. So really looking forward to that. Nice to have the field all ready to go. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And you know, if you haven't already, you know, share the video if you want to, or you know, don't forget to hit the bell notification, etc., all that jazz. But no matter what you do, please do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.